Hopefully you've never been to the doctor for something serious or accompanied a family member for when they've found a lump or a major problem, or they've got something else that everybody realizes is not right. Because what happens in that circumstance, you go to emergency room or appointment, and the doctor does whatever preliminary investigation, the stethoscope, the looking in the eyes and the ears, your weight, your height, asking you a bunch of questions. And then they're gonna send you out for some tests, right? There's some biopsies or CAT scans, x-rays, ultrasounds, all these possible things. And then they're gonna sit down with you again to basically say, all right, we've looked at all of this. This is where your diagnosis lies in regards to, there's a small chance it could be this horrible thing. There's this good chance it's this one thing, but this is how we're gonna go about dealing with all of this. And then they've got a strategy and a plan. This is the proven process. We see this all the time, whether it's when you got to talk to an expert around some sort of IRS letter as to how the research happens there, and then they give you the diagnosis. Or you talk to other business consultants, or even when you're at the mechanic, you go into the mechanic, hey, I've got these issues. Then they do their research by putting the car on the hoist. And then they're gonna give you the lowdown with that midday telephone call us telling you what they found about your brakes or your engine or whatever. This proven process is directly relevant to what we call discovery in divorce, because we get clients that come to us and they say, all right, this is what I know about our assets, our debts, income, expenses, and the relevant stuff with the children, but I know only some of it. There's a bunch of other information my soon-to-be ex-spouse knows. And so we have to discover what they know and the documents that they have. And so it's akin to the client comes to us as like that first doctor's appointment. And then we're like, we need to do some research here, but we don't do biopsies or blood draws or CAT scans. Instead, we submit written questions to the opposing party, asking them to answer that under oath. We make demands for documents, be it tax returns, bank statements, pay stubs, W-2s, retirement statements, all of these sort of things. And then there's some other measures that we can employ as it relates to discovery. Then we get that back and we can sit down with our client and say, look, we've got a comprehensive knowledge as to all this stuff, and this is how we think it could come together and how we're gonna pursue making sure that your goals are met. So essentially just think about it as that discovery process, not all that different than a medical discovery or mechanic discovery or other circumstances where we have to do the research to have comprehensive information to be able to advance serious strategies to resolve problems.